everybody. I'm Danica Rhoades, Beachbody Live Master Trainer, here to talk to you today about finding the sweet spot as an instructor. As you know, there's a lot of different places where you can go to teach a class. You can teach at a big box gym, you could teach at your church, you could teach in a little tiny studio, you could teach in a boutique, and any of those kinds of settings are going to have different kinds of clientele and different expectations for what people want to get when they come to a class. When you're thinking about where you want to teach and where you think you're going to excel as an instructor, you want to think about what your instructor personality is and what the need is for the clients at the place that you're teaching, and see if those things line up. If you currently teach a class and you feel like maybe you don't walk out of class having that vibe where you feel like, yeah, we all were on the same page and we're feeling awesome, maybe it's not because you aren't doing things right as an instructor, but maybe you haven't found the class or the time slot or the facility that jives with what you're bringing to the table. So there's a few ways that you can think about how to find the right place for you so that you have that magical feeling every time that you teach. One of them is to make sure you know what kind of an instructor you are. So are you that instructor that's very educational? You want everyone to learn from the experience? Are you that instructor that's pushing everyone out of their comfort zone and making them dig to their deepest limits? Are you that instructor that's the life of the party and everyone just can't wait to go to your class because you're so fun? You have to think about those things in order to know what it is that you bring to the table. Then you want to think about what kind of participants are coming to the facility that you're teaching at. Are they there because it's local to their house? It's convenient to go there on the way home from work or on the way to work in the morning? Are they going there for a lunchtime stopover? Are they paying a lot of money because they're trying to achieve specific results? Or they only like one kind of class? You have to think about those things and determine whether what you're bringing and what they need match each other. Then you want to think about what is best for you as far as time of day or days of the week for your mental and physical capability as an instructor. Not everyone is awesome at that 5 a.m. time slot. It's just not for every instructor, just like it's not for every participant. So you want to think about, when do you feel in your best zone? When do you feel like you can offer the most that you have to give so that you can deliver an amazing class? If you already teach somewhere and you feel like things aren't clicking, then you want to evaluate your current class against that kind of list. If you haven't started teaching somewhere yet and you're looking for somewhere to teach, or maybe you're looking to change up where you're teaching, you can think about a few different ways to feel out the vibe at a facility to see if it's right for you. So my tips for finding the right place to teach if you aren't currently teaching already is to see if you can go into the facility and test out some of the classes. Take as many classes as you can, see kind of what people like, what's already on the schedule, how the participants interact with the instructors. Then you can also go and talk to the participants themselves and see, why do they come to class? What do they want to get out of it? What is it that they love about XYZ instructor? And again, gauge that against what you're having yourself offer as an instructor. And then finally, you can talk to the instructors who teach there already and see what tips they can offer for what has or hasn't been successful for them, so that you can see if you want to kind of work in the vein that's working at that facility. So at the end of the day, if you look at what you're bringing to the table and what people need and make sure that they line up, then you're going to have that feeling where you just feel like, yes, we just nailed that and we had the best time ever. Good luck, guys.